So one tip to keep in mind, whenever you get demoed off of spawn, you should rarely talk about it a lot. Talked about it in my last probably 2 replay analysis. Either Mystic's gonna win this challenge or the ball is gonna come out to the wall for free. Quick tip, I've said it in many replays, but for anyone else that wants to know here. Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel and welcome back to another replay analysis. Today's gonna be a fun one because this is my friend, You May Be Seated. He's in our streams all the time supporting. If you're not, check out the link in the description. Hit the Twitch link, give me a follow. We're always trying to build our community there, have more fun with new followers, new subscribers on Sub Sundays, which are starting back up on the channel. And it's always more fun when there's more people in the chat. That's just a given. That's how Twitch works. But with that out of the way, my friend here is GC1, which is the second reason this is going to be really fun because it's a higher level of gameplay. I love analyzing. Like really, once you get to Champ 3 and above, I really like analyzing those games. I like doing the analysis for anybody, but especially Champ 3 and above, because that's when I can start pointing out little nuances of gameplay that make a big difference. It's like going up from Champ 3 and above, it all becomes about the little things. The little details in your gameplay make a huge difference to go up into the next ranks after Champ 3. So it's going to be a fun one. Let's get into it. But as always, before we begin, make sure to do me a favor, leave a like on the video and subscribe, especially if you learned something. Don't forget to do that. Helps me out a ton and gives back to me for giving back to you. And the love just goes round, the circle goes round, and the circle of life continues. As always, if you want to get yourself a free replay analysis, join my Discord. The link is in the description below. Post your submissions into the replay analysis chat channel. And if you want to cut the line, you can always subscribe to my Twitch or my Patreon and then submit your replay analysis to the subscriber only replay analysis chat channel. And I will do all those analysis before I do the ones in the other channel for replay analysis. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what we got here. This is 3v3, by the way. I do a lot of 2v2 analysis. Also glad to see some 3v3 analysis here. Good challenge. Oof. What a stinker. All right, let's back it up a little bit. So one tip to keep in mind, whenever you get demoed off of spawn, you should rarely start rushing the ball because usually when you get demoed, your teammates are aware of the fact that you're demoed and they start basing their play around the fact that you're dead. So if you spawn and you immediately rush the ball, rush the play, you're most likely going to be pushing into the same spot as one of your teammates is already there for, or you're going to be double committing with your teammates because they already know you're dead, so they're going to fill your role, and then you spawning and instantly rushing the ball, there's a good chance you might be double committing with one of your teammates who's already covering for the fact that you're dead. So off of spawn, whenever you get demoed, you want to kind of assume the third man role because your other 2 teammates should be pressuring the ball for your absence. So that's one thing to keep in mind. I'm not sure if that happened here. I can't see your teammate behind you, and I don't really want to check because even if it didn't happen in this play, it's still something to keep in mind. Whenever you spawn off of a demo, kind of want to play slow for that first second or two and assume the third man role. And then secondly, after you spawn, talk about it a lot. Talked about it in my last probably 2 replay analysis. You're driving all the way from one side of the field to the other side of the field to challenge a ball. After you get to about this point here, honestly, I would take the passive approach and just maybe grab that boost, go for the demo, and then rotate out, right? Try to dispossess this guy from the ball because all he can do here to get this past you, if he wants to get this past you, is just hit it down your back corner. And that's not a threatening play. And at that point, he pretty much just gives possession to your teammate behind you. So if you would have just gone for this boost, even if you don't get the boost, you're probably going to get the demo. And then there's really nobody there. But even if you don't get the demo, which if you go for this boost, you're for sure getting this demo, right? In hindsight, you're definitely getting this demo. But even if you just get the boost, you're also taking away this man's boost. And again, you're making him much less threatening because he's going to have very little boost in a play where, in a position where he's on the wall with the ball possibly. And without boost in that position, you're pretty unthreatening. So again, being a little safer here, you really don't need to challenge this ball. You really just need to get this guy to give away the ball to your teammate behind you. Nice little hop over your teammate. Oh, kind of had no reason to turn around and go back here, right? You bumped your teammate, so he does the smart thing and he turns around perfectly to be in the position where you would have been. So he does a smart thing and he now takes that role to push. You have 37 boost here in the midfield, and either Mystic's going to win this challenge or the ball is going to come out to the wall for free. There's no reason to turn around here. You just kind of gave up your positioning and an opportunity to possibly keep pressure to go back for boost when you had 37 in that position. Good job positioning to cut off that pass. It was a pretty obvious opportunity for them to pass. Oh, again, you're kind of you're going for big boosts and you've got plenty of boosts to make your play, and you're missing your opportunity to make your play. Like, sometimes I won't be against you grabbing the big boost before making your play, but in this scenario, especially because you turn away from the ball after you grab the boost, you've given up your opportunity to hit the ball, and you're now about to take on pressure that you're now about to possibly take a shot on net. That didn't have to happen in the first place. You had 56, I think, boost before going for this big boost and a free opportunity to hit the ball. So really, really bad decision to go for the boost and then also to turn away from the ball after going for that boost. Let me back up a little bit more. One more time. See where you can get a picture of where all of our teammates are here. So you can hear at this point, I heard your teammate behind you. Keep that in mind. So he's covering behind you. And I like that you're not going for this ball, because Guido's on the right of you there. And this ball is more on the right side of the field. So this is kind of, he can go for this ball. But after this punts out like this, you know your teammate's behind you. And you rotate it out to the left like this. So now he is covering anything that's coming behind you and to the right. And he's covering the right side because you rotate it out to the left. And then you swing back in to the right and go for this ball. But he was there, as we see on screen. So you kind of faked out your teammate by rotating out to the left and then swinging back in and going for the ball. So make sure you're paying attention to not only visuals, but also audio on the field, because we heard that your teammate was behind you as we started this push downfield. And because of that, when you started rotating out, your teammate is then positioning to be able to rotate in. There's just a small little cut in front of your teammate behind you. Trying to take your time, it looked like, and create a play, but you gotta be weary. You're GC1. People aren't gonna give you that much time. I know you're used to casual freestyling, but you don't get as much time in GC1 ranked as you do in casual matches against silvers. So if you've got the opportunity to cleanly win the ball before your opponent challenges you, right, you gotta take that opportunity. If we go back, Bam, you can win to this ball because Daddy just landed. It looks like he's no boost or low boost. Bam, he just went for the ball. I don't see him using any boost in this entire play. Kind of signals to me that he's out of boost. So if you play this quickly, you can beat him to it. Because you take your time, you give him an opportunity to challenge you, and he shuts down any threatening play that you could have really made there. So make sure you're taking your opportunities fast enough so that your teammate, or so that your opponent can't shut them down. I like the fake challenge here. Again, though, you got to be careful about always swinging out for big boosts. You seem like so far your biggest mistake is going for boost when you don't need to. Going for a big boost when you have plenty of boost. And again, I am somebody who definitely, I like controlling and maintaining your boost. Like, I think boost is huge, and controlling boost and boost serving your opponents and keeping full boost yourself is super important. But not when it takes you out of position. You don't want to ever go for the big boost if it's taking you out of position, right? He's about to flick this, and your teammate's about to challenge for you. So you need to be in position behind for when he makes this flick. Because if this is a lighter flick and you're out here, you just made the decision to swing out for the boost. If this was lighter and he kept it closer, or if Mr. Lovett was in a better position to follow this up, he could actually possibly have put this in the net, because you created extra distance between you and the net that you didn't have to create, and it took you longer to get to the ball than it should have. So you could have, if they played that a little better, you could have gotten scored on there because you took yourself out of position to go for a boost when you didn't need it. Uh-oh. Unfortunate. Might have been scoreable if you got maximum power there. Hard to tell. But if it's ever close to call like that, you could always just play the flick, right? Or the dribble play instead of shooting. If you can't tell if you're going to be able to score that or not, you could always set it up for a flick. Better to try it and take possession and flick your opponents than just take a shot that they're going to save and then have possession of afterwards. So if you think that they are possibly saving the ball off of that kickoff opportunity, instead just take possession. Then a double commit from your teammates. Is that on you or no? Nah, that's on your teammate there. Just cuts rotation and directly gets you scored on because of it. Unfortunate. Oh, nice. The one thing I don't like about this kickoff, you look like you're going for a back right kickoff. But unless you communicate that in game, I don't know if you did, but make sure if you're going to go for a back right kickoff, you say like need boost and go for it, right? Or just need boost. So you're signaling your team to your teammates that it's going to go to that back right corner. Because if you go for the back right corner kickoff or any back corner kickoff and your teammates aren't there for it, well, then this happens. Should somebody have been there on that kickoff, though? Let's take a look really quick. Yeah, Mystic definitely should have been going to the back right corner. Quick tip, I've said it in many replays, but for anyone else that wants to know here, when you are going for a corner boost off of kickoff, right? If Guido cheats up or if Mystic decides to cheat up, the other player needs to go for the boost behind the person doing the kickoff. Reason being, 9 times out of 10, when you do this kickoff, your momentum is going to carry you to this side of the field. And then as you rotate out, you're either going to go for this boost, or if it gets stolen, you're going to rotate back and grab this boost. So if Mystic comes back and grabs this boost, as he does, after you maybe see its kickoff, he's going to come rotate back. And then if he gets beat to this mid boost, which he most likely will, then he's now boost starved because that back corner boost is gone because Mystic took it. So quick tip, always go for the boost behind your teammate off of kickoff. Damn, that was a fortunate bump. Gave you a good touch. Damn, you hate to see that whiff. Damn. Good beat. Ooh, so close. Ooh. Kind of leaving your teammates out in a 2v3 by going for this boost. Sometimes it's okay to go for that corner boost if you land close enough or you have enough momentum taking you to it that it's only going to take you an extra half a second to grab it. But you really have neither here. You landed pretty slowly, like you don't have a lot of momentum going forward, and you're only at the midfield line, so there's not really anything that justifies you going for their back corner boost. Especially also look at how close your opponents are to scoring on you. Really bad decision to leave your teammates in this 2v3 here. Especially that mid boost was up as well. You had the opportunity to possibly go for that mid boost and get it, and you also could have beat Daddy there, and then he would have had less resources to stay on the attack as well. At the very least, you come back downfield to grab a couple pads, and then you're back on defense. Worked out here, but nice. Not the best decision to go for that opponent's corner boost there. If you would have landed like maybe 3/4 or 7/8 of the way down the field, then yeah, you can justify going for it. But you were only at the halfway line. Yeah, I like the decision to take a touch here because you got Mr. Lovett pressuring you, and if you go for the catch here, could end up really badly. So I like that you make the decision to hit it away. It kind of sucks because you kind of have to hit it away to your opponent, but if you don't and Mr. Lovett comes for the demo or something, it could have been a lot worse. So good awareness there that you're getting pressured and you don't really have the opportunity to take the catch. Nice. Good first touch to set yourself up to be able to shoot. Oh, nice. Trying to place it to that left side because you saw it was open. Didn't get the perfect placement, but it was good enough. And the idea was there on the placement. Damn, I bumped him right into the boost, unfortunate. Nice. Oh man, I hope this goes to OT, or hope that you win. It'd be a darn shame to lose this. I mean, at least lose this in regulation would be a darn shame. Oh, you're gonna, aren't you? Oh man. All right, let me rewind a little bit. Damn, Mr. Lovett chasing those demos. All right, surely OT. Nice. Oh, baby. Okay. Dang. Okay, okay. Overall, pretty decent overall. Your biggest mistake, and you only made like 2 mistakes, but your biggest mistake was definitely your boost hunger. Going for big boosts when you didn't need to. You had at least 36 boosts, and one time you had 36 boosts when you did it, and another time you had 56 boosts when you did it. And both times, one time you were on offense, and then you just with 36 boosts at the midfield while your teammate was challenging in their corner, and then you just make the decision to turn around and go for your back corner boost. So that was a big relief of pressure, or an opportunity to keep pressure if your teammate had gotten beat. That just not a good decision to go back for your boost. If you've got 36 boosts in midfield, and especially you have a teammate who's about to challenge for you, right? After they challenge, you're pretty much 80% of the time, which is pretty good odds, gonna have a free ball afterwards or a free challenge afterwards. So 36 boosts will be plenty. And if your teammate wins the challenge and somehow gets the ball in front of the net, 36 boosts again, or picking up pads as you go up closer to the net to take the shot, will be plenty to score a goal. So you had no reason to go back for the big boost there. You just created an opportunity to lose pressure. That's all you did. And then the other opportunity, when you were rotating back to defense, shadow defending, you swung out and made your path to the net a lot wider and a lot slower. And if they would have played that a little better, you could have gotten scored on, because with 56 boosts, you made the decision that you needed more boosts to defend the play. But really, that was plenty of boosts to defend a shot on net. Really, to defend a shot on net in a shadow defending position, all you need is like 20 boosts. So not even that, but to be comfortable, to save a flick on net or something, or a shot on net, 20 boosts will get the job done. So biggest takeaway from this game is to just, if you've got enough boost in the position you're in, you don't need to go for another big boost. If it's going to slow down your rotation into the play, or it's going to slow down your path to the net, or it's going to take you out of position, it's not worth going for those big boosts. Again, I'm a big advocate of controlling boosts on the field. I think it's super important. A lot of the time, going for a boost over a challenge or going for a boost over a ball is like the smart thing to do, and I like doing that, but not when it's taking you out of position, or not when you're losing an opportunity to do it. And then your second biggest mistake this whole game really was just, like, maybe happened twice, kind of some questionable rotations as second man. It kind of 2 times. I didn't point out the second time it happened, but it was shortly after the first time that it happened. As second man, you kind of rotate out of the play and then quickly rotate back in and cut rotation. So you're rotating out as second man, making your third man think it's his time to go, and then you rotate back into the play and you end up double committing. That happened like 2 times throughout the replay, and that's something that you want to keep an eye on as well. If you're rotating out as second man, rotate out as second man, as long as you know your teammate's there to back you up. So overall, decent gameplay, decent game. Looked like GC1 gameplay. So you're on the right track, man. Keep it up, and you'll be SSL before you know it, boy. All right, guys, again, thank you for coming to the video. You may be seated. Thank you for submitting your replay analysis. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and send in your replays below if you want to get a replay analysis. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.